So far, we've talked about what the cloud is, how it's used, and where it lives. But now comes the real question. Why do companies actually move to the cloud? And no, it's not just about saving money. Let's break down the 3 biggest benefits, starting with the one users care about the most. First up, high availability and reliability. This is a fancy way of saying your app actually works when people need it. Back in the old days, you had one server. If that server crashed, your entire website went down. Error pages everywhere. Customers angry. Boss furious. It wasn't me, it was the server. With Azure, your application runs across multiple servers in multiple locations. If one server dies, another one instantly takes over. Users don't even notice. Think of it like having backup parachutes. For your backup parachutes. Azure even gives uptime guarantees, like 99.9% or 99.99% availability. That's called an SLA, Service Level Agreement. Basically, Microsoft saying, "We're so confident this won't go down, we'll refund you if it does." So reliability is covered. But what happens when traffic suddenly explodes? That brings us to scalability and elasticity. Scalability means handling growth. More users, more data, more traffic. Elasticity means scaling up and down automatically. Imagine you run an online store. Black Friday hits. Traffic goes crazy. Azure automatically adds more servers to handle the load. Then Cyber Monday ends, traffic drops, and Azure scales back down. You only pay for what you actually used. The old way? You'd buy enough servers for Black Friday, and they'd sit idle for the other 364 days. Congrats, you just bought very expensive doorstops. 2 quick terms for AZ-900. Vertical scaling, making one machine more powerful. Horizontal scaling, adding more machines. Azure supports both. Okay, but what if something goes really wrong? Now let's talk disaster recovery and backup. Picture this: fire, flood, earthquake, or an angry employee with a magnet. Your data center? Gone. In traditional setups, recovery could take weeks. In the cloud, your data is automatically replicated across multiple geographic regions. If one data center goes down, your data is already safe somewhere else, and you can be back online in minutes. Azure lets you choose how many copies of your data, where those copies live. For the exam, remember this word: geo-redundancy. Your data exists in multiple geographic locations for protection. But wait, there are a few bonus benefits you should know. Quick bonus round: predictability. You know what you're paying and what performance to expect. No nasty surprises. Security. Microsoft spends billions on security and runs Azure with expert teams 24/7. Unless you're a massive enterprise, you simply cannot match that level of protection on your own. Compliance. Healthcare, finance, government. Azure already meets tons of regulatory standards, so you don't have to build that from scratch. Bottom line, the cloud makes your apps more reliable, more flexible, and way less stressful to run. Next episode, we're diving into Azure's architecture, regions, availability zones, and how Microsoft organizes all those data centers. See you in 3.